no, I'm already tired. Oh well. There's one way to not be tired anymore, and that is to play more Xbox Live indie games. That's what I'm going to do today. I'm going to play more Xbox Live indie games. Because that is fun. At least I think it is. I hope you think it is too. Yeah, pour one out for the technical issues. I've solved them, hopefully. But yeah, I fixed the dashboard. And the game that I couldn't find, I have now found.
That's beans.
It's actually not beans, technically, but... What that's beans means is about as nebulous as what it means to pull a virtual. For those in the Trackmania community, you'll know what I'm talking about, which I think is none of you. So that's a good reference for me to make. Anyhow, let's have a brief reminder of where we are on our tier list. We've ranked... we've ranked 47 games. 2 of them were unplayable. 1 I was unable to find on my Xbox, but I did find it. I'll explain how in a moment. So that'll actually be the first game we play today. So we can get that ranked finally. Coral's Curse is still number 1. And then all the way on the bottom, Virtual Attraction Part 1 remains the worst game we've played so far. I'm considering these 4 games, promoting them to B tier. Chat, what is your opinion on this? Level 0, Null Divide, Pulse Fight the Night, and Lightfish. I don't know if you remember any of them, but I thought they were relatively decent games. And I think they probably deserve to be in B tier, given how we currently have 4 games in B tier and like 20 in C tier. I think it is only fair that these get promoted. And if I decide, you know what, I don't like that, I can always put them back in C tier later. But now our tier list looks a little more evenly distributed. Still no S tiers, but we'll get them eventually. Well, I don't need to spin the wheel. We already know what game we're playing first. It's this one. So, I will now find it. And by the way I will find it, you will see why I was previously unable to find it. So, here is my dashboard. You'll notice one of the technical issues I have solved is that the images weren't loading. I figured out how to load the images or the box art for the game on a per game basis. So I've done that for like the ones that show up when you load the dashboard, but I haven't gone any further than that. However, when we roll a game, I will load up the box art for that game before we play it. And then we can we can make some judgments based on the box art. We can judge a game by its cover, I can say. But yeah, I'm now going to look up Wisp Lisp, array of list. You'll notice that the word available is none of those words. It's because I'm searching the phrase not available. I don't know why it is. I assume these are games with like Japanese characters in them, given most of the icons are like anime girls. But there's like almost 50 games here that are just labeled not available here. So that was one of those. I went through, there's 48 of them. I went through all of them and downloaded the box art for all of them. Most of them do not have any box art, which is great. Which means if we ever get one of these games, I'm going to have no idea which one it is. Except we're lucky in this case, because this game actually did have box art that loaded up. So we can play Wisp Lisp. I think what will happen if we get another not available game and it's not one of these that are that have their box art is I'll just pick one at random And then whatever game that ends up being, I'll just put that in the ranking sheet. I think that's a fair way of doing it. But anyhow, we're going to start with Wisp Lisp. I'm sure this probably means something. I don't know what, though. Press start button. I can do that. If any of you are playing along with bingo today, I forgot to upload a new bingo list, but you can check off is running at an obviously low resolution, because this game is doing that. We got normal, hard, endless, and easy. Let's go with normal. I don't like how the logo is flashing for some reason. Ah, yeah. It's a shmup. Oh, each time you take a hit, it's minus 40 seconds. Okay. Well, I've probably already lost then. I've taken 2 hits immediately. There's quite a dead zone in your movement. Actually makes it kind of hard to move around. At least it's not a twin stick shooter. Press 2 button to status display. What is the 2 button? Or is it the Z button? None of the buttons on the Xbox controller are 2. Alright. I don't think this game was released in North America. Looks like X might be a special weapon or something. Music composer Dong. Thank you, Dong. Oh, I accidentally did hard, I think. That's okay. So yeah, it looks like it just goes until you run out of time. The mechanic here. What happens if you press X? That happened. Like a shield, I think so. So like, this situation? Kind of. Oh, but I think it goes away when you take a hit. That is a lot of bullets. So the game might be slightly loud for you. Turn it down a bit. I also need to turn the volume up for me. Japanese indies were on the US store. There were no language barriers, huh? I would have assumed they would have required at least like the how to play to be in English, but I don't know, maybe it's set up to as a player. Interesting how the if you're on the bottom, the score moves up to the top. They thought of everything. Also, easy is still not super easy. Granted, I'm not really good at shmups, so. My controller is not great either. It's fairly heavily used at this point, but the dead zone is like real bad on this game. Makes it hard to move around and be precise with the movement. You can use the D-pad if you want. I imagine if you have like an arcade controller, you could also use that with an arcade stick. And that's probably how the devs wanted you to play this game. And then do I even need to play endless? Well, apparently I do, because it looks like it ends. You still have the timer. What if I run out of time? Okay, I guess endless, like, if you manage to do everything in the game, it just loops instead of ends. Well, that's Wisp Lisp. I think we save and exit. Alright, well, Wispless can now receive a ranking. Where will it be? It's gotta be low end of C tier, I think. It's like, this is the same game as Pacific Wings, apart from being fundamentally different. You missed a very generic shmup. That was not particularly interesting. It's just the same game as Pacific Wings, but in the other perspective. Lamington Zero at least had kind of interesting voice acting. I think it goes here. Where's the bottom of C tier? I can remove this note. It's no longer relevant. Yeah, I think that's where it goes. Maybe I'm being slightly harsh on it, but that's where it goes. Alright, and now we get to spin the wheel, which I forgot to load up. So let's go to random.org. Let's generate a number between 2 and... Between 2 and what? 2 and 3,406. And the number we have is 3,260. Which is nice because it means I don't have to scroll up much. It is Xeno Arena. Alright, let's take a look at Xeno Arena here. I'm just going to hold left. I think that's going to be faster than sorting. Xeno Arena, here it is. So the way to download the cover is you go to Game Details, scroll down here, and then scroll to the left to download cover. And then your cover will be downloaded. And here it is. It's not a particularly great cover. Most of these weren't. Most of these games do not have particularly great covers. But, yeah, this feels like it could be another C tier, judging by this cover. Not a B or A. Oh, I forgot that's an emote. I thought you were just making like a Guilty Gear reference or whatever. I say this counts as nothing but press start. There are some like dots below it, but it's close enough. The best part about the emote is I don't even know what it is because my chat doesn't have better Twitch TV, and the stream chat doesn't have better Twitch TV either. I think it's the Bridget plushie being spun around really quickly, if I remember correctly. Anyhow, let's play Xeno Arena. Alright, one of these games. Graphically, it looks alright so far. Like a game of this era. This is a twin-stick shooter, though, so check that out. There must have been like 1,000 twin-stick shooters on XBLIG, and I was just not paying attention at the time. Because we've had so many of them in this series. Okay. Oh. Shooting is not the trigger, it's the bumper. And it makes no sound when you shoot. Also, the camera moves around when you aim. That's like... Oh, that's gonna be really bad if you're in like a high pressure situation and you gotta move around a bunch. Oh, enemy. I instinctively press trigger instead of bumper to shoot. Yeah, it is a pretty easy genre. I feel like this level is quite big for what we're doing. Like, what's my goal here? Is it to kill all the aliens? I feel like it might take me like an hour to find them all. The lack of any sound effect when you shoot is really throwing me off. I do like the fog of war effect they have going on. I don't understand the level design. I guess it's supposed to look kind of alien and weird. Oh, there's a little thing here. Okay. So was I just supposed to find the exit? Yeah, level 2. Okay, yeah, I think it's just go through the maze, shoot the enemies when they show up. I do love how the 360 controller will tell you it's low on batteries when it's at like 49% battery health. Like, that's very helpful. I will... Thank you for letting me know I need to replace the batteries in you in like 10 hours. I will get right on that. Low health. Oh no. Shotgun ammo. Is there a way to change weapon? I hit trigger instead of bumper and I died. Oh, the triggers select the weapon. I tried that. R1 fire. How'd they let that slide? This is an Xbox. This isn't a PlayStation. Not supposed to be doing that. The first game had the 2 button, and this has the R1 button. We're 2 for 2 on games listing buttons that aren't on a 360 controller. That's impressive, and is probably going to be a bingo square now. I guess new game. So here's the question. Is this a procedurally generated level? I guess I can just do new game again if... Oh, it is. Okay. Well, that is something. The levels are procedurally generated. Which also explains why they look kind of weird. That is plus points. The levels are unique each time. That is definitely plus points. I will say, I think the enemies come at you too quickly for you to actually be able to, like, respond before you get hit. The decision to put shoot on right bumper is diabolical. It should be the trigger. Again, I can't switch weapons. I guess I found the ammo, but not the weapon itself. But now that I know these levels are procedurally generated, I do kind of like their layout and structure. It has a nice alien vibe to it. Otherworldly shape. In terms of the overall, like, aesthetic of the ground, or like, I mean, most of what you're looking at is the ground here. I feel like they could maybe do a bit more with it. Levels feel a bit empty. I don't know if there's any health pickups around. I don't think I've gotten any. And when you do shoot the enemies, at least so far, they seem a bit trivial. It's just like one hit and they die. I did pick one up. That's good to know. I mean, I would assume there probably is a health power-up in this sort of game. It's like the easiest power-up to make. It's like, oh, the health value is higher now. There you go. Very easy to do. Yeah, the camera, not a fan of how the camera swivels around when you aim. I'm about ready to die here. Can I get to level 4 before I die? No! I almost did. I almost did. But I didn't quite. Music by Incompetech. Cool. I think I've seen enough of this game. Alright, Xeno Arena gets to go on this tier list, as opposed to some other one. I would rather play Xeno Arena than Wisp Lisp. I don't think it's a particularly great game, but it definitely has some interesting things going for it with the procedural level design and just the general gameplay loop, although I feel like it's not fully realized. This definitely has the potential to be like an A-tier indie game, but it's not there yet. That said, it's gonna be, it's in the high end of C-tier, I think. In fact, it might be in between Tiles with Buddies and Jetpack Man. Yeah, I was just looking for a spot and that one hit me and I was like, yeah, that's it. That's where it goes. Or does it go even higher? I feel like that might be excessive. I did kind of like it, in a weird way. Even if it's very flawed. Like, if you fixed the flaws, like, if you handed this game to me, I could spend, like, one day fixing it up and making it an A-tier game, but... does that warrant it being in B-tier? Nightfish was the Kicks game. This was the Geometry Wars clone. I kind of rather play this than the Geometry Wars clone. But do I think it's objectively a better game than that? No. I'm still not entirely sure what this tier list is. Is it like games I would rather play? Or is it like objective? I feel like right now it's sort of like a weird combination of both. I think objectively it's better than Jetpack Man, but maybe not as good as Lightfish. I'll stick it in there. It's like a compromise position, and I'll give it B tier. It's the new worst B tier game. Congrats to Xeno Arena. Definitely a very flawed game, but it's got some cool ideas. That is my review. And now it's time to pick a new number. Between 2 and 3,405. It is 2,715. And that game is Spanker's Army. Are you allowed to call your game that? Can you call your game Spanker's Army? I guess you can, because they did. Alright, here's the icon. I'm scared. Let's get the cover. No cover for this game. We're going in blind. Apart from the icon. I feel like there's multiple things on the bingo board that could be checked off right now. Campaign mode. Or... oh my god, that's my character? Spanker level 1. Randy. Slappy. Toot. Zach. Those are your characters. Oh no. None of this is good. I'm going down slightly. Alright, are these supposed to be chestnuts? I don't know. I guess we're gonna play the game. Oh, look at this. I want to get into it. Oh my god, what is this? Farmer, dang critters locked up our pets. Spanker, go free them. Find the exit and live. Oh my god, what is this movement? It guy goes up and down. Oh no, I can punch. This is twin stick shooter adjacent. It's a twin stick puncher. I got 1 gold. Press Y to free her. I don't know what she is. Is that a cat? I gotta free the dog as well. Okay. What am I playing? X modify army. Okay. So as you find characters, you can add them, I see. Weapon shop. So 20 gold for the cheapest item. Them rats now running around. Go get them, Spanker. Some surprises are... I can order an attack. Oh, that's right bumper, but it looks like the left bumper. This is not the first game that did this, where they like have the bumpers backwards. Very strange. Yeah, okay, so I've ordered these characters to attack. Was that an attack? I'm just gonna do it myself. Give me a gold. Okay, that's unattackable, the hay bale. It's just image. Oh, a surprise! I got a gold for defeating that. Yeah, I don't know what this font is called, but it is a very common font for these games. I assume, like, when you were programming these, they gave you like 10 fonts by default or whatever, and this was one of them, which is why you see it so often. Alright. They keep coming and coming. This game is mental. I don't know what I think about this game right now. Like, does this game cross the so bad it's good barrier? Like, honestly, by the name of the game and, like, the initial first impressions, I thought this was just gonna be, like, a fart joke game. I'm happy to see that it's more than that. There actually is, you know, some attempted interesting gameplay here. But is it realized? I think if it had, like, any sort of sound effects, that would help a lot. Alright. I guess we keep going up. There's the exit. Alright, do I have enough gold? I have 71 gold. Give me the dagger. Beware of this area. I smell something bad. Okay. And now, instead of a fist, I have a dagger. Which I assume does more damage. Oh, it's a boss. We got the ogre. Was destroyed most of my helpers, but I did defeat the ogre, so that's good. And I can get a lot of them back. I now have 6 cats. And I can add my dog. It's a baker. Haste, banker, hurry to town. Help free our rangers. Or these guys. Or orc creatures or whatever. Goblins, maybe. I now have, any of these archers? Helping me along. Man, this game is so weird. Alright, into town we go. Help free our town. I got 0 gold apparently from that. Very nice. Oh, I can't get to them. More critters to get. I don't know if a human archer is a critter, but... Alright, I guess I'll do one more level. We do need to see what happens when you die. Get to my bakery, that is where they are coming from. The bakery! We get 4 gold for each trash can. That's significant. Oh, I can go underneath the cage. Nice. I think I might die here. I took a lot of hits. Ah, yeah, I can't survive anymore. Okay. Oh, it just does this. Turn to main map. Load a dog in there. Weapon shop, I have 294. I can go all the way up to a flail. Oh, do I have a range weapon? I have a shield. How do I use a long-range weapon? Oh, you click in the right stick to change. Okay. But surely you just always want the long-range weapon. This changes everything, except it doesn't really change that much. The animations in this game are animations of all time. The weapons do lock on to some extent. Or the long-range ones do. Music is kind of interesting. Rating this game's gonna be a challenge, I feel like. This is another one of those games where, like, the various aspects of the game vary so widely in quality. Clean this bakery, please. And let's take a look at the bakery. It at least looks different. New type of character to unlock from their cage. Ooh, weird crocodile guys. Okay, well, they're gone. Bakery has been saved. Oh, not quite yet. Alright. I think I have seen and played enough of this game. No, I don't want to exit, or yes, I do want to exit. I do want to exit. There are your credits, here are your controls. Here's your exit. You know, we were one away from Spanish 101. Could have been learning Spanish. Instead, we were playing Spanker's Army, and honestly, it's like it's around the C to B cut off, I think. I think, objectively, it's not a great game. But it's one of those games that, like, it is worth playing for, like, 5 minutes to experience it. Or at least looking at it for a few minutes, which we have all done. In that regard, it feels a bit like the IndieMon games. Although I would rather play those than play this. Would I rather play this or Xeno Arena? I think this is a more interesting game. And perhaps a better realization of what it's going for as a game. I would rather play this over Xeno Arena. Would I rather play this or Lightfish? Lightfish feels competent in a way that Spanker's Quest simply does not. Same with Pulse Fight the Night. To be fair, it is in the same tier as Null Divide in terms of graphical prowess. It's one above Xeno Arena. As where Spinker's Army is. I feel like Level 0 is the game where you press it, right? I feel like that should maybe be like the top game in C tier, which may involve lowering it. Because apart from having to press it, that's a pretty not great game. Like, it doesn't deserve to be in B tier. So maybe that gets lowered some. But I will do that later. Should I choose to make a retroactive executive decision? For now. It's time to pick a new number. Between 2 and 3,404. Chat, what number do you think it's going to be? My guess is 1,278. It's 1,736. Hey, I got the first number right. $1,736 is Lawnmower versus Zombies. Alright. Check off zombie game on your leader on your bingo. Alright. What is the cover for this? Oh my. Even when the undead strike, someone's gotta do the lawn. This game was $1, you can tell because it has 80 on the bottom right. That's 80 for 80 Microsoft points, back when those were a thing. I think we should convert all currency to Microsoft points. That was loud. Alright. We are off mowing the lawn. And, killing zombies, I guess, while we do it. Were we not? Oh, I was choosing. Okay, I see. We're gonna do a one-player campaign, and we're gonna start with level 1. Okay, this does feel vaguely like something I would make. This is a unsynchronized lawnmower on grass. Mark off yodeling. I don't think yodeling is on the bingo card. Also, where are the zombies? This is just lawn mowing. This is like a combination of synchronized lawnmowers on ice and anti-eraser. What's that? I don't know, but I drove over it. Oh. The zombies are here. So am I supposed to, like, run the zombie over? I guess so. Let's see if we have to get all the grass or move a bit undone. Looks like you might need to get all of it. Yeah, this feels very anti-eraser core. Oh, okay, apparently I did it. I was just holding A and it immediately loaded level 2. I guess you can have 5 left. Which is, anti-eraser requires you to get all of them. What is this? Like trash bags? Oh, okay, you get bounced back. So that's lawnmower core. Lawnmower is on ice core. Promise I've never played this game before today. I did not, like, take the components of this game and turn them into 2 minigames in Salco. Okay, you do not want to run over the flowers. That makes sense. I feel like I did kill a couple zombies, though. Oh, I guess for this specific level, I did not. Salco would have something more absurd in place of the zombies. Yeah. So, like, what happens if you don't run over the zombies? Oh, did they get into the flowers? Is that it? You gotta stop them from getting into the flowers. I did get blood all over the flowers, though. It's probably not good. How are they gonna handle the grass next to all the objects? Looks like you cannot steer when going backwards. You can also use the, oh. Why'd that happen? Because I was going backwards? What other modes are there? Can I just play the last level? Can I just play level 20? Yeah, okay, you can just play whatever level you want. This doesn't look particularly more intense than level 2. Thank you. I guess maybe you just can't let them get you from the side. Oh. Or is it like, do they just explode after a certain amount of time? Oh, he touched the barrel. That makes sense. Collecting these coins, I don't know what that does. Does that give me more time? Because I don't think there's any, like, points. I don't know what that does. Oh, and then you, like, hit one of those, and okay. I see, there are various ways where you might end up going backwards or too slowly and the zombies get you. Like that. I was not going fast enough to kill the zombie, so the zombie killed me. Get me out. I don't think I can get out. I gotta get out this way. That is Lawnmower versus Zombies. Where does this go on the tier list? The answer is... well, I mean, it was kind of fine. It felt like a weird mishmash of two games I had made, which is a little weird, but... Like, in that sense, it's not too dissimilar from something I would make. So I kind of want to rank it, again, around where the last two games were. I don't know. Is this... a B-tier game? Like, I'd rather play this than Tiles of Buddies. Would I rather play this than the Pac-Man game? Jet Pac-Man. This is Jet Pac-Man. Maybe? It's in the same spot again. How is this happening? I think though I would rather play Xeno Arena. So I think it goes here. The question is it C or D? I think it's C. It doesn't really have anything going for it. These other games have something going for them. This has its insane graphics and reasonably competent gameplay. This has like the procedural level design that's legitimately pretty cool. This is just like solid for what it is, but what it is not much. So yeah, I think that's where it goes on this list. Alright, new game time. Computer, generate number. 242. .242 is Arcane Brawlers. Alright, I'm just gonna scroll for it. Some of these icons did load up on their own. I'm not really sure why some do and some don't. I think it is random. This game has no cover. Alright. Going in blind. Arcane Brawlers. This might have been made for like Michigan Tech College, like a college project. Might have to play the tutorial. I might have to turn up the volume some, but not that much. But I'm just gonna get straight into it. Why is free for all a bigger button? Oh, I guess because it doesn't fit. But that looks a little weird, doesn't it? I don't know. Actually, maybe I should just do the tutorial. Let's do the basic tutorial. So I didn't even know which option to choose there. Welcome to the Arcane Brawlers tutorial. Within the next few minutes, you will learn how to control your wizard and cast deadly spells. Let's start with movement. Alright. Oh, it's a twin stick shooter. Wow. The volume is still a bit too loud. Okay. We got mana pools. So now I have fire. Okay. Cast a fireball. BA. Ah, okay. And it's like 16 different things you can do. That's pretty cool. Click the L. Alright. Is this a Vampire Survivors like? That was this gonna be generic shield. Or they can have a colored shield. Alright. Well, from a theoretical point of view, this seems fairly interesting. Do I want to look at the advanced tutorial? It's a spell chain, so I can do that. Oh, okay. Like your favorite two elements. So I can do like that. And then... Oh, okay. So literally right bumper is a hotkey. To clear them. Okay. I guess I'll just play. Should I do practice, free-for-all, or brawl? I guess, free-for-all. Oh, wait, is this multiplayer only? I'll do practice then. Medium practice. One opponent. So is this just a multiplayer game then? It's kind of lame, unfortunately. It's a fairly complex controls that I don't think matter. Like, I don't think they need to be that complex. I don't think it really is going to help your ability to play the game when the game is this. Also, a lot of it is going to be spent figuring out what each thing does. Which I think is part of the charm of a game like this. Also, what is their health? What is my health? Is my health the circle in the middle of my status? Whatever. Okay, I see you don't shoot and that refills all your mana. Nice screen. I'm glad it fills the entirety of my monitor. I'll just go to the main menu here. Alright, what is Brawl? Oh, 2v2. Okay, I'll do medium again. 3 opponents. What is this like? Looks like there might be a health power-up that the computers are just spamming. That feels like any amount of health would be, okay, giant rock. Oh, I can get all Tron with it. That's kind of cool. Oh, I won with that. That's pretty cool. Is that just like a cheap way to win? Like, can I do that with hard? To be fair, that could have been a lot of the CPUs killing each other as well. Yeah, they don't seem to know how to handle that at all, the CPUs. Well, that makes it rather trivial to win. Alright, unfortunately, I don't have anyone to play with, so I can't see how this would work in a multiplayer setting. So I think I'm ready to rank this. Interesting in concept. I feel like it is probably incredibly unbalanced. Perhaps it's okay if you're just playing with friends for fun. But it's also, like, apart from the oddly complex control scheme and like your weapons and whatnot, it's an extremely simple game. It's just you're in the screen and you can move around and you can shoot and that's it. Like, it doesn't get simpler than that. So with that in mind, I think it is below these 3 games that we've put in the list just now. Moe Mekari. I think that's how you pronounce it. Cammy yelled at me for pronouncing this wrong the other day. Is probably worse than this. Jet Set Willie. Probably worse than this. I feel like you could find like 5 minutes of enjoyment from this game. What was the Adhara War? What was this? I need a picture to remind me. It was that. Okay. This is probably better than that, but it's no fish game. Turn number 20. What is this? That's the chat? That's not the thing I wanted to copy. Mekuri. 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 I don't know if you can hear that or not. Probably not, because I don't have it configured. I've disabled desktop audio, so you can no longer hear it. But I was saying it, so you don't need to hear it. I was saying it exactly. That was a one-to-one perfect recreation. New game, please. 3,170. You're making me scroll all the way down, aren't you? Thank you, computer. Good thing I have a scroll bar. 3,178 is Wacky Waving IAF Avatars, which stands for Wacky Waving Inflatable Arm Flailing Avatars. Alright. This, I have a feeling I'm going to know roughly what this is. I scrolled too far. Wacky Waving IAF Avatars. No cover. Is this a Simon game? I will press start.
Wacky waving inflatable arm flailing avatar. 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 Wacky waving.
What is this game called again?
Wacky waving inflatable.
Oh my god.
Wacky waving inflatable arm flailing avatar. Wacky waving inflatable arm flailing avatar. Wacky waving.
Okay, I'm going to press start to play.
Wacky waving inflatable arm flailing avatar. Wacky waving inflatable arm flailing avatar. Wacky waving inflatable.
It's actually Simon.
Wacky waving inflatable arm flailing avatar. Wacky waving inflatable arm flailing avatar. Wacky waving inflatable arm flailing avatar.
Oh, I get it. It's supposed to be distracting.
Wacky waving inflatable arm flailing avatar. 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 Wacky waving inflatable arm flailing avatars. Wacky waving inflatable arm flailing avatar. Wacky waving inflatable arm flailing avatars. 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 Wacky waving.
Just because you can doesn't mean you should. Yeah, this is cacophonous soundtrack. Absolutely.
Wacky waving inflatable arm flailing avatar. Wacky waving inflatable arm flailing avatar. Wacky waving inflatable arm flailing avatar. Wacky waving inflatable.
Hold on. That's. Oh, that's from a song, isn't it?
Wacky waving inflatable arm flailing avatar. Wacky waving inflatable arm flailing avatar. Wacky waving inflatable inflatable arm flailing avatars. Wacky waving inflatable arm
I've
flailing
heard that.
Wacky waving inflatable arm flailing avatars. 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 Wacky waving
Yeah.
inflatable arm flailing avatars. Wacky waving inflatable arm flailing avatars. Wacky waving inflatable arm flailing avatars.
Oh, I know exactly what it is, but I can't place the name of it right now.
Wacky waving inflatable arm flailing avatars. 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 Wacky waving
Hold
inflatable
on,
arm
this
flailing avatars. Wacky waving inflatable
is going to bother me. I can get the song. I put it on my Spotify playlist relatively recently, I think.
Wacky waving inflatable arm flailing avatars. 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 Wacky inflatable arm flailing.
Oh, I ran out of time. Fair enough.
Inflatable arm flailing avatars. Wacky waving 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 inflatable arm flailing avatars. Wacky waving.
Yeah, it's always by Erasure. Is where that's from. I'm almost positive.
Wacky waving inflatable arm flailing avatar. Wacky waving inflatable arm flailing avatars. Wacky waving inflatable arm flailing.
It sounds like a computer virus. It does.
Wacky waving inflatable arm.
At least you can turn it off.
Wacky waving inflatable arm flailing avatar. Wacky waving inflatable arm flailing avatars. Wacky waving inflatable arm flailing avatars. Wacky waving inflatable arm flailing avatar. Wacky waving inflatable. Wacky waving inflatable arm flailing avatar. Wacky waving inflatable arm flailing avatars. 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 Wacky waving inflatable arm flailing avatars.
Has the vibes of a throwaway iPhone game for the launch of the Apple Store. It does. Like, what is the purpose of this game? I feel like this is a game you buy with the intention of making your friend play it when they come over.
Wacky waving inflatable arm flailing avatars. Wacky waving inflatable arm flailing avatars. Wacky waving inflatable.
Because like, why would you subject yourself to this?
Wacky waving inflatable arm flailing avatars. Wacky waving.
And speaking of, I'm not going to subject myself to this, or you to this anymore either. What is this? That is a good question. That's a very good question. And it's not something we're going to see anymore, because we're going to rate it.
That's not beans.
Wacky waving inflatable, was it inflatable arm flailing avatars? I heard the name of this game like 10,000 times the past 5 minutes. I couldn't even remember it. Again, there's a lot of games on here that are like games worth seeing for like 30 seconds. And that's it. No, I'm not rating. Not yet. I'm not ending the stream. I'm just ending this game and rating it, and then rating it. R-A-T-I-N-G. That does sound a lot like rating, but no. Rating. And then we're going to play another one. And we're going to keep doing that for some amount of time. It's the top of D tier, I think, is where this goes. Because, like, it sucks, and it's an awful game. But it is kind of funny. I was thinking like, oh, I'd rather play this than some of these, but also, I am a bit of a masochist, and like, this game is kind of actively bad. I think it belongs in D tier. If I am wrong, so be it. Next game, please. 2,625. That game is... What is this? Smatter. By No Eye Hand Games. This has 16 ratings. That's a good sign. That's very few for an XBLIG game. I'm pretty sure you could rate a game even if you just played the free demo. So having only 16 is worrisome. Perhaps it's just when the page was archived and it only got archived once or something right when it came out. Anywho, I'm delaying because I forgot to go to the dashboard and was just watching the Ember flail around for several minutes while I was rating the game. It's time for Smatter. Whatever it is. Give it a moment. There it is. Oh, I forgot to look at the box art. Oh well. Oh well. It's a No Eye Hand Games production. Oh no, it's another twin stick shooter, isn't it? Gotta resize the game. Okay, I need to be writing down these bingo board ideas as they come up. So we've got that one pawn. Oh god, I forgot the one I mentioned earlier that I thought was really good. Oh, it lists the wrong button. Or it lists a button, it's not an Xbox controller. And then we got game asks you to resize screen for playing. Cool. Alright, let's just do a normal game here. Another one will do. Yep. How many of these were there? How many twin stick shooters were on XBLIG? At least this one is more visually appealing than most of them we've taken a look at so far. This feels like a higher effort game. Warped over. Like, dare I say, this might be the best twin stick shooter we've seen so far. of the 800 we've taken a look at in the first 55 games. Maybe twin stick shooter is the free space. We all thought that it was gonna be music by Incompetech, but maybe it's twin stick shooter. I died. I'm also not very good at twin stick shooters, so. Oh, I've got like a, okay. Super weapon. The trigger. Oh, multiple super weapons. I like that one. That one's cool. What is that? I think it was background decoration. Oh, I'm supposed to take the warp. Okay. Gotcha. I did it! Okay. That's easy enough. And it was like a temporary thing, maybe? Oh, okay. Something up here, maybe? No. Oh. Let me go to here. But, like, surely... Oh. That opens the door. What is this for? You just get some more points or whatever. Alright, I only have 1 health left, which is not good. I have an extra health now, which is good. I lost it. Oh. This will be Toho in 2015. I think you're right. Alright, so what is the point of this? Oh, you get a thing. Oh, does that allow you to open the door? You have the key? Is that the key to open the door, and then you have to press the button? Alright, I have much more health this time. Okay, level 2 is significantly harder than level 1. There's a lot more going on here. However, this is the last bit, I'm pretty sure, looking at the mini-map. I just need to not hit anything. I hit something. Not qualified to a casual game, which has a different level set by the looks of it. What is a casual game? I assume it's just easier. Easy mode. Maybe if you die, you respawn. Badges to unlock as well. I imagine for like beating the level quickly, beating it without taking damage, etc. Oh, I still need to actually unlock the door. I think it might be that the enemies are easier to destroy. Seems to be what's going on here. For someone who kind of sucks at these games, I don't necessarily mind that. Glad this mode is here. Kind of just fight my way through it much more quickly. Yeah, it could be a bunch. Although it looks like it might just be how long it takes to kill the enemies, because it is still spawning a lot of them. But if I not defeat... Oh, I see, I missed one up here. There we go. Oh, maybe get a badge each time. Are those the things you collect? Maybe collect those. So if you do you still die in casual mode? I wanna do some research here. Or do you respawn? Okay, you still die. It's just it's easier to shoot down the main things, I think. It's the primary difference. The spawners or whatever you call them. Not do that yet. I'm gonna go up here, I guess. And I'll do that either. Ah, there we go. That would make sense. Oh, I'm down to my last health. This is not going to end well, is it? You really gotta get in there to shoot down the spawners. Alright. Yeah, I think I've seen enough of this game. So now let's rate it. I thought that Smatter is probably the best twin-stick shooter I've played so far on here. Which would mean, what is the best twin-stick shooter so far? Pawnage? It is easily better than Pawnage. It is better than Arc Ninja Edition. It is better than Indymon Thunder Region. It is better than Indymon vs. Zombies. Masters of Influence. Oh, that was that board game, right? Or board-ish game. And then Rock and Mole. Okay, is it better than Masters of Influence? Probably. I think from an objective point of view, it has to be. Like, Masters of Influence was cool, but like its A-Rank was kind of tentative on the fact that I personally quite liked it. Otherwise, it's maybe more of a high B-tier game. So I think it's better than that. Is it better than Rock and Roll Extreme? No. I mean, objectively, maybe, but like, you can't play this game with a Rock Band drum set, can you? You can play Rock and Roll Extreme with a Rock Band drum set. So this is our new number 5. Smatter. Welcome to A-Rank. Still no S-Rank, though. It's gotta happen eventually. It's gotta happen eventually, but it's not... hasn't happened yet. 749 is our next game to be ranked. Power of the scroll wheel. I wasn't using that before because I had my main monitor pulled out for iRacing, and it literally blocked the scroll wheel. I couldn't see it without like moving my head all the way over. But now I've pushed the monitor back again, and I can actually like see the size of my other monitors. What was the number? 749. 749 is cars shooting at aliens. Okay. Place your bets on whether or not this is a twin stick shooting at aliens. Oh, look at that icon. Alright. Look at that cover art. Oh, man. Okay. Made by kids to challenge grown-ups, it says. This is the synopsis. I think we might be in for something special here. And of course, depends on what your definition of the word special is. I'm gonna leave that up to you. I like how the explosion faded in. That is a great design decision there. Oh, what is this font? It's like they had a pixel font and then they italicized it, and then I don't even know what they did. They put it in a washing machine or something. Gave it a few spins. It's like all lumpy and stuff.
Hello and welcome to
Oh my god.
Car Shooting Aliens. Defend the Earth against the aliens.
Incredible. Alright, so they got an actual child to do the narration for this game. Let's start with the countryside.
Shoot all the aliens and get to the end of the level as fast as you can. Use the left stick to drive the car.
Alright. Yeah, I'm doing that. Okay. Interesting physics on here. It's... Okay. Jelly
Use
car-esque.
the right stick to shoot aliens.
Yeah, it's even a driving game cannot escape the fate of being a twin stick shooter. It is just comical at this point how many of these games are twin stick shooters. Press the triggers to jump.
If you find anything you can move, shoot it into the aliens to get them quick.
I will say, like, you can, like... Obviously the graphics are terrible. But, like, the gameplay, the physics, and the controls are, like, solid here. They're, like, actually good. Surprisingly so, given the aesthetics of this game. Which, like, it is aesthetics. Like, I'm pretty sure what happened here is, like, developer was making a game. They wanted their kids to get involved, so they had their kids do the graphics and the narration, and then they made the game around it. This is not the only XBLIG game to have done that. Oh, okay, I lost a lot of shield from that. Okay, you can just knock the tree over. I'm just gonna hold right and see what happens. Hey, checkpoint. Bronze medal. Okay, so the goal is to just get to the end as fast as you can. Let's go to Motorway City here. We'll get a different car.
Oh no, the aliens are in the city. Go, 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 go.
just gonna hold right. So this is kind of like a weird Trials clone. The bullets don't actually do... Oh, the frame rate got a bit bad there. Okay, I lied. I was gonna say the bullets don't actually do enough health damage to be something you need to worry about, but in that case they do. Oh, and then I landed on top. The last thing you want to do is land on top of a UFO. And if you fall, you're just screwed. So you do kind of have to know like which enemies you can just drive past and which ones you have to shoot. Like that one comes at you. Now I can go. Oh no, the car was in the way. Cabalemo. Those you have to shoot, and then you can just go forward again for a bit. There we go. Gold medal. I'll take it. Takes a little while for that text to come down. It's just kind of there. That's cool though. Alright, new level. Egypt. Let's go to Egypt.
Welcome to Egypt. It's really hot and sunny in the desert, but you still have to shoot and avoid the aliens.
Oh, I never thought for a second I wouldn't have to shoot the alien. Okay, you do have to shoot those UFOs or else you just get hit by like 10 billion bullets all at once. Also, this song is amazing. I want to see the other level. that I unlocked. Haunted Spooky House.
Welcome to Haunted Spooky House.
We're still going. This is a surprisingly difficult game. It's not easy. But I think if you take your time, it's doable. And the soundscape and the visuals as well, to a certain extent. This is a very charming game. And it plays reasonably well as well. Nice. What if I just play through all of this game?
Clear out the launch pad to fire into space.
Or at least try to. No. Are these cars destroyable? I get probably not. Oh, my wheels got stuck. Yeah, they got unstuck. I'm going for it. Oh, okay, that was a mistake. You can go for it a little bit at the end. But if you're not like right at the end, it's gonna bite you. Wait for the shield to get a bit higher up. remember there was a message I was supposed to reply to and I didn't. We'll do that after the stream. Unrelated to anything stream related, so it's nothing any of you need to worry about. I don't even know why I brought it up. Perhaps to hold myself accountable, even though no one's going to hold me accountable for it. Except maybe Cammy. I should probably kill these. He said it is not the end. Ah, that's still too much. Alright, last attempt. I'm just being too impatient. Okay, that didn't go well. Oh. Anyhow. That's cars shooting at aliens. I thought this game was going to be terrible. Thought this game was going to be poopy garbage. It was not. Cars shooting at aliens is actually a good game. Very charming visuals and audio. Also, hold on a second. Okay, when you hit exit, it doesn't actually quit out the game. It just gets stuck on a black screen and still plays the audio. That's good. That's very good. Does that negatively impact the rating of this game? Probably not. But yeah, very charming graphics and sound. The gameplay is decent. I'm not gonna say it's great, but it, you know, is fine for what it is. All right, let's start with Lawnmower versus Zombies. Is it better than that? Yes. Is it better than Ponage? Yes. Is it better than Arc Ninja Edition? Yes, I think so. Is it better than well, let's come back to that. Is it better than Masters of Influence? And then we'll compare it to the Indie games if the answer is no. I don't know. Actually, let's compare it to Indie versus Zombies. I think in some ways this is a fairly direct comparison. They are both games where you shoot at things. They are both games with graphics that look like they were made by kids. Although only one of these two games is that intentional. I would hazard a guess. Here's the other question. If this is better, is it B or A tier? It's not better than Masters of Influence. I don't think it's better than Smatter. It's not better than Smatter. I don't want to say it's better than Masters of Influence either. I quite like that game. So is it better than Indie versus Zombies? It is better than Indie Thunder Region. So this could be the difference between whether or not it ends up on the bingo board or not. This game has like a finite number of levels. I feel like Indie versus Zombies, it kind of goes on forever. It only has 2 levels, I think. But there are a fair amount of unlockables in that game. There's stuff to do in it. I think... Objectively, I think this is a better game than Indymon vs. Zombies. I think Cars Shooting at Aliens is our new number 7. And I think it is an A-tier game. I think it just squeaks by an A-tier. It is very close to Indymon vs. Zombies, but this is like bottom of A versus top of B. That is, that's what I think. Maybe it's a bit too high, maybe because I was surprised by the quality of it. It has a 2.75 rating, which is not that high. But, yeah, I don't know, I liked it. Some of those levels were kind of difficult, and the enemies were a little cheaty in a way, in some ways, but I think if you take your time and you're patient with it, it's not too difficult. I was just not doing that. Anyhow, I need a new number. Between 2 and 3,399. We'll never see 3,400 and whatever again on this true random number generator. The new number is 2,759. Didn't we roll a very similar number? Anyhow, 2,759 is Star Death 3000. Can I just search 3000? If this is another twin-stick shooter, I'm gonna lose my mind. No cover for Star Death 3000. No information on the spreadsheet either. Alright. Could be an Asteroids clone. Maybe. That would be a twin-stick shooter. I didn't press A to start, it just started on its own. Fair enough. And the vastness of the okay, I can't be bothered to read that. You do get to suck, though. Navigate from galaxy to galaxy using the left thumbstick, absorbing their energy. Boost your speed by pressing a button of the same color as the galaxy. Alright. The right stick does nothing in this game. We are saved. It is a one-stick shooter by the looks of it. And that is not a twin-stick shooter. Oh, we're just going. Okay. So the goal is to get one shot in, then? So you just kind of like go to each of these and then like... Okay. see how this works. Alright, I lost. Black hole chance 51%. Seems fine. It's a little weird, but it seems like it works alright. I see, can hold it and then it goes faster. Okay. But then you have less control over when you let go of it. Okay, I think the computer is being a bit silly with it. Oh, they're being launched into the black hole. Can I fall into the black hole? I won't know because I died right before I got there. Alright, I won. Catapult and basic. What's basic? It's just you aim. Oh, I see. The black holes, you have to curve your shot around them. Makes sense. This game's also quite loud, isn't it? Let me fix that. That's the entirety of the game. I did not try the multi-shot. Let me do that. Okay. It's a larger shot. Understood. I win. Okay. Yeah. Hey, at least it's not a twin-stick shooter. It's got that going for it. It doesn't have much else going for it. But it seems... It's kind of interesting. I see what they're going for. But I think we're in like the low end of C tier here. What was Blood on the Dance Floor? Oh, this game. I think it's better than that. But I think I'd rather play Alien Pyramid Challenge. I think... no, I might rather play this, actually. Yeah, Letter Munch. And Scrambled Eggs, the word puzzle games. Solid Check. What was this? Oh, the Solitaire Checkers game. I think this is better than that. I don't think it's better than Drunkard's Beer Pong. It's our new number 27. As middle of C tier. It's reasonable. You know what else is reasonable? Picking a new game. That game is 2,452. 2,452 is Return of the Noose. Oh, it's a Hangman game. Okay, I was worried. I was worried for a second with a name like that. So I think we've got a Hangman game coming up. Ready to kill some stick figures? You'll get your chance in this hilarious and challenging 2D side-scrolling shooter. 14 level. 0 covers. And 1 playthrough coming up. Why would the bunny do that? Yeah, this feels like an XBLIG game. I was like, where did the letters go? But no, that's intentional, because it's Hangman. Campaign mode in Hangman, alright. Okay, maybe there's more to it than just Hangman. If we've got, like... Why do so many of these games have LB and RB backwards? They're backwards again here. That bothers me more than it should. Like, it's incorrect, the labeling. We must have at least 2 vehicles. Oh, I see. We need 4 of them. Okay. Take a tank, a jet. I'll just take the first 4. Give me yellow. I guess orange. I'm ready.
Good morning, Agent. Although there's nothing good about it, I must say. We've just gotten a report that the evil stick figure army is back and on the move. We thought that Lord Double Hockey Sticks was the leader, but we were wrong. Dead wrong. They're back and stronger than ever with their supreme leader, Emperor Big Stick. They're still pissed about their comrades being hung in games of Hangman, and now they're putting their sights on the whole world. Prominent leaders around the world have asked us to lead the assault on the stick figure army. Intel has discovered 7 of their strategic bases around the globe, and we need you to seek them out and destroy them. Your vehicle has been equipped with an airstrike, but more upgrades will be acquired along the way. The first base is located in Mexico, but be careful, there's been reports of local wildlife being tamed and used by the stick figures. Good luck, you're going to need it.
What is this game? What is this song? Oh no! Guess which stick moves and which stick shoots. Oh, you thought you were getting a Hangman game. Nope! Twin stick shooter. Also, we've already had one actively cacophonous soundtrack, but here's the second one for today. Like, what's with the Hangman thing? This has nothing to do with Hangman, from what I can tell. No Comic Sans or Papyrus so far. But I feel like the rate of twin stick shooters I have gotten so far has to be greater than like average across all of XBLIG. It has to be, right? Oh, I can switch vehicles with the bumpers. I'm a plane now. I also have missiles I can shoot. This will be a helicopter. Do this thing. I did it. Okay. I want to upgrade the plane. The main weapon. The main weapon and the main weapon. Oh, these all have their own health bars by the look of it. Alright. I'm ready. I feel like I've been lied to. I wanted Hangman. Instead I've been given this. I'm playing as the Hangman. Oh. This is a lot of people that hanged me, to be fair.
Special weapon installed.
And a special weapon. That I don't think did any damage to me. Bubble shield. I like how slowly the vehicles fall.
Hold steady, soldier. It's the Chalupa Cabra up ahead. Watch out for his
Oh, we got a
spicy
boss.
chalupas.
I have defeated the Chalupa Cabra. Alright. Alright, the flag of Hangman has been defeated. All hail Mexico. Oh, that's all I hope I can spend. Alright, but it's okay. It can never take damage anymore because it has max armor.
Good shooting, soldier. The people of Mexico certainly thank you for ridding the area of the dreaded and elusive Chupacabra and have offered to
Now we gotta go to Australia.
nuclear capabilities. The next base is located down under in the Australian outback. Good luck and good hunting.
Oh, we are flying only. Okay. Well, good thing I upgraded my plane. I guess that's what they meant by terrain. You only upgraded your land vehicles for the air mission and you'd be in trouble. Sorry, seagulls. You're 5 points each. You make a slightly funny sound effect when I shoot you. Mega machine gun. Nuclear bomb. Cool, yeah, I just nuked the ocean. No big deal. Used up all my special. Maybe it's time for the helicopter. Yeah, this is not the best game I've played today, Cobb. Not the best game I've played today. Oh, next level's terrain was land. I should not have done that.
Mushroom!
Bad move, I didn't upgrade. Okay. Oh, is it forcing me to upgrade? Fine. I may have the upgrade, so might as well. Armor me up. I mean, it's nice that it gives you a second chance if you mess that up. So can I use the aircraft? I guess that answers that, yes. Yeah, I don't think I can play this anymore. I think I'm going to go crazy if I do. But we should at least see the next boss. At least try to. Hopefully there is one and I'm not doing this level for nothing. Okay. Well, my helicopter is dead. It's okay, I have a nuke. I'm gonna use the nuke on the boss. If I can.
Put up your Duke, soldier. It's fighting time. Enemy boss up ahead.
It's a kangaroo. Alright, I nuked the kangaroo and it did about 25% damage.
You're a knockout. Here I come. I'm gunning for you.
I'm glad Willow isn't here on the stream right now, at least I don't think she is.
I'm gunning for you. You're a knockout.
I probably should at least attempt to avoid that punch.
Bicycle kick. You're a knockout. I'm gunning for you. Bicycle kick. Oh no, this kangaroo is dead.
I did it! Yay. Alright, there's no way I'm beating the next stage. I have, basically no health left.
Congratulations on your victory in Australia. The Aussies have offered to upgrade your vehicle's armor capabilities. The stick figures are still growing in strength.
We gotta go to
You
Japan.
must move to Japan, where the stick army has delved into mechanical mayhem.
The boss is
Good
probably
luck,
gonna be like
soldier.
a Godzilla or something, but I'm not gonna get to that. I just want to die immediately and see what the game over screen is like. Cool. Did I make the list? I got 10th. That's survival mode. Okay. I need to get out of this game. I'm going to lose my mind if I hear that song anymore. Also, by the way, the game was called Return of the Noose. I'm not sure if I like that name. Not sure if I like this game. Like, it was cool that it had the separate air and the land vehicles. But like, I don't know. The game wasn't that great. That's my feeling on it. It's is it better than Pacific Wings? I mean, I think objectively it's better than those two games. Is it better than Lamington Zero? Probably objectively yes, although I think I might rather play Lamington Zero. I think Lamington Zero is charming in a way this game is not. I don't know, maybe to some people this game would be charming, but I didn't really vibe with the aesthetics of this game, and the soundtrack was awful. Soundtrack was awful. Lamington Zero, I think it just had incompetent music, which is inherently not awful, but I think... Oh, but then you got this game. Blood on the Dance Floor. How did this get above Lamington Zero? I don't know. I feel like I would have put it below, but apparently I didn't. Apparently I didn't. I would rather play Alien Pyramid Challenge than this. What is Nova Remnant? Is this good? Oh, is the weird tower defense game. This is probably better than that, and it's probably better than Blood on the Dance Floor. I feel like I put Lamington Zero too low, honestly. But... it goes here. It's our new number 32. Alright. Time for another new game before I fall asleep. 7:27. Is buttons. It's just buttons. This game could be literally anything. It's a family game that does not narrow it down much. But it doesn't matter, because at the end of the day, we all know it's going to be a twin-stick shooter anyway. I like how the icon was B. Uttons. We have a cover for this? We do. It is Avatar support. Ultimate test of memory and concentrate. Is this another... Oh no, match the computer's randomly generated button sequence. Oh god. Why do the synopses get cut off like this? I don't know. Anyhow, it's the second Simon game we've seen today somehow. This might be even worse than a twin-stick shooter. My avatar will cheer me on as I play. Also, second Simon game with an avatar. Oh, okay. Okay. Hey, I remembered it. I wish I didn't. Browse menus, switch menus. Change music. Get a new background. Get a random avatar if I want. Or I could get my own. We gotta have our Ember representation, even though my head is kind of in front of her on the stream. Oh, did you get a bingo? Nice, Cammy. You win nothing, but congrats. Oh, I can switch the menus? That is an important gameplay feature right there. We have to do that. And then I can hide and show each of them individually. But wait, there's more. Lose all lives before level 5, reach level 20, have 7 lives. Are these like things for me to do, or like if I like... Oh, these are like achievements. Okay. I can lose all lives before level 5. Oh wait, does it have to be an easy difficulty? Hold on. Are there like various difficulties? Normal, hero, legend, easy. Man, all these Simon games that don't let you change the back mesh type. I'm glad this one does. We got stats. Champions. They put a lot of stats in their Simon game. A broken Xbox 360 almost stopped this game's development. Oh, that's amazing. I completed the challenge. Trial challenge. So I guess if you only have the trial version, you can get those. All right. I have a... Oh, exit just takes you back to here. But then you can press B to exit that way. Oh boy. That's the wrong scene. This is the right scene. Buttons. Button starts with a B, so therefore it's a B tier game. No, it's, the other Simon game is top of D tier. That game is stupid in a way that is funny. This game is not. This is just Simon. Therefore, it is worse than wacky waving inflatable avatar flailing avatars or whatever it was called. It's less noteworthy than Get Rich or Die Gaming. High Stakes Zombie Monkeys is at least a game. Bubble Buster 360 is also a game. We're in like Starcross territory. I don't remember Starcross exactly. What was this? Oh, this game, this RPG. At least this was somewhat interesting. This is just Simon. So then we're in like Boopazap territory. What was Boopazap? I don't remember it other than it wasn't very good. You got like Astro Defender. That's a pretty good screenshot, honestly. This is better than anything that came out of Buttons. Is this F tier? Like, they did make Simon, and it works. If you really wanted to play Simon, you could. But like Mary Inc., awful game, but it's more interesting than Simon. I think it's in Gravidot territory. Where it's like, I mean, Gravidot, I don't think it would be an F tier if it like worked. Gravidot's main problem is that it doesn't function properly. The game just freezes up all the time. But it cannot be worse than Crisis North Korea. That's where I draw the line. And it did function. It's our new number 50. Congrats to Buttons. Better than Gravidot, but it's no Mary Inc. New game, new game, new game. 691. I don't have to scroll very far at all. Bricks forever. I thought it was just bricks. We'd gone from buttons to bricks, but no, it's bricks forever. Is this going to be a Arkanoid game? Judging by the icon. Yes. Yes is the answer. Judging by the cover art, yes. Well, it should at least be better than Buttons. A little bit quiet. In the beginning was the darkness, when the absolute light that you, mankind, calls Big Bang, created the universe with its infinite and parallel dimensions. I don't think that sentence is correct. We're the Neons, light creatures born in the first instance, there's your typo of the day, of the universe's life. This is the story of the Neon Star, our first voyage between dimensions. Just the one. My name's Lumen Pro. Prox? I'm gonna say it's Prox. Lumen Prox, Neon Star Captain. And I'm calling call you humans. Oh no, it should be all you humans, shouldn't it? I'm calling call you humans to join us in the quest. Many obstacles wait us on the way. This is not serious. They're not serious with this intro. The final reward will be great. Help us to sort out the chaos. The way. Come on now. I like how quit is the middle of the 9 options. Let's just do single player here. There's a lot of modes, including one called Bipolar, which is something. Let's start with classic. Welcome to Bricks Forever World. Please help the Neon Star go through this strange dimension. Remember, you can change. I think this is like only the first half of the sentence, but that's a very, this is very good. Visual effects anytime from the options menu. Close this box and press A to launch the ball. Okay. Yep, it's Breakout. Get glued. I've always wanted to get glued. I was not paying attention. Remember, you can change is great life advice. I will say that. Better life advice than Virtual Attraction Part 1. And it wasn't even trying to provide life advice. I got the shrink, that's bad. Multi-ball. Yeah, this definitely is one of those breakout games that has the power-ups and whatnot. A DX ball or a blast through. But visually looks a little different from those, I guess. Also, I just noticed the giant O1 in the background is all we get for like a background design. It's a weird balance. Use the triggers to move as well if you don't want to move the stick. You can also use both sticks to go faster. That's interesting. Alright, what's the Zen mode? Ah, okay. There are a variety of gameplay modes here. This is like, I guess, like a timed mode, essentially, in like a puzzle game, a Bejeweled, for instance. Oh, the line just goes away, though. Okay. So it's not timed, then. It's just the bricks fall down. Okay. That's... I guess that makes sense, but also feels a bit less interesting to me. Oh, but I see you want to last for, I guess, 5,000 distance, or however many distance it is. Alright, let's check out the upper moves here real quick. Oh, I didn't mean to do fast play yet, but I guess we'll do fast play. I think this just takes you straight into the main mode. I don't really know why this is here, but okay. What sort of visual effects do we have? Normal, low, and high. Psychedelic. Go on, let's turn it all the way up and regret it. Forever mode. Oh, this is painful. Let's, okay, we can change it here. Let's do low, actually. How is this different from Zen mode? Oh, you actually have to knock down all of the bricks in a layer before it goes down again. And it literally does it forever. Okay. It's the name. Forever. It's endless until you lose your lives. That makes sense. And then we got whatever bipolar is. Stage 1. Only the brave control both the paddles using the left and the right stick at the same time. Oh my, oh. This, this is a mode for sickos, is what this is. I already ran out of lives on one of them. Oh no, I didn't use this up there. Oh, gee willikers. Gee willikers. Good lord, what is happening in that kitchen? Be thankful I turned the visual effects down to low. Oh, I might get to level 2. There we go. Oh, frame rate. Bipolarity rate 69%. Give it up. I feel like this is not supposed to be running this badly, but... And again, we are explaining it. Why does the text for, like, the level go away after, like, 2 frames? Also, I lost. It has multiplayer. Oh, you have to press A to scroll. That's not great. They've also made Crystal Crush. Okay, moving both sticks is intentional. That's a neat little mechanic, I guess. Yeah, I mean, it's Breakout. It's got some interesting modes. Does it count towards 69 Amigo? No. Because it, I think the rule is, like, explicitly mentioned. Or maybe it doesn't say that, but yeah, it has to be, like, mentioned as a meme. If it can't be, like, in a score or a in-game percentage that could, you know, just as easily be another number. That doesn't count. Okay, I guess... I thought mentioned might be enough info, but I guess it should be explicitly mentioned. Yeah, I think I've seen enough. It's fine. Like, it does function as a Breakout game. And the infinite mode, I guess it's cool. So where does that put this on the ranking? At a minimum, it's C tier, and perhaps on a maximum, it's C tier as well, but let's see. I'd rather play this than Alien Pyramid Challenge. I would rather play this than Star Death 3000. I'd rather play this than Drinker's Beer Pong, and I'd rather play this than Moe Mekari. I'd rather play the Jet Set Willy. I'd rather, yeah, I'd rather play the Odd Horror War. Arcane Brawlers. An interesting game, but very flawed. I think I might... We're getting close. We're getting very close. I think I might rather play this than Arcane Brawlers, but I would rather play Fish Game than this. How did I put Tiles with Buddies so high? How did I put that above Fish Game? Whatever. It is what it is. No, you know what, I would, no, I would rather play this than Fish Game. And Tiles with Buddies. I might rather play Jetpack Man, though. Oh, this is more competently made. It's gotta be higher. Maybe this is B tier. Cause like Light Fish, this is the same thing as Light Fish. Although I would rather play this than Light Fish. I think it is B tier because it's like, yeah, it's Breakout, but it's a very competently made Breakout game. I think. I would rather play Pulse Fight the Night than this, though. Yeah, I'm confident this is where it goes. Number 15. Burger Brick Foot Forever. Next game. $49. What game is number 49 on our list? 8 Ball. Give it up for 8 Ball. All right, who's ready for 8 Ball? A casual 3D pool game focusing on 8-ball gameplay with high-quality visual appearance and wide range of customization. Here is the cover for 8 Ball. That is a cover. And this is a game. Yeah, we got sports. Like one stream too late, but you've got it. Alright, 8 Ball. God, this feels like a Volcano game. It's not, but it has that vibe. Player who pots the 8 legally wins the game, but if you want to look outside the law, could be different. Alright, our options are local game or online game. I think I'm going to go with local. Mode, yeah, okay. Change the color. Size. I'll just do the default. Put a flag on the balls for whatever reason. I'll do sols and stripes. Alright. I got nothing. Alright, let's go computer. I've come to the conclusion playing billiards games against the computer in the past that it is impossible to make a billiards game that has a computer AI that feels fair. And not just like impossible in the sense that it's like really, really difficult. Impossible in the sense that like fundamentally on a like a physical level it is not possible to do that. Just due to the mechanics of billiards. What am I? Am I solids or am I stripes? I think I'm stripes. Judging by how many are still on the board. Oh, okay, that's how I change the shot power. And then you just press the trigger and it goes. Okay. Fair enough. Can I squeeze that in? Yeah. It's like essentially in any billiards game you play against the computer, essentially you just have a finite amount of shots you can lose before it's game over. But that's going to vary between game to game, right? So it's not consistent. So in a good game, whenever you lose, it should feel like, oh, I did something wrong there, that was my fault. Whereas if the amount of times you can mess up is completely arbitrary, then it's impossible to get that feeling. Whereas if you're playing against like a human opponent, oh, they screwed up and lost. Cool. If you're playing against a human opponent, that's not necessarily an issue, because you know you have the human connection. Please select one card for luck. That one. I've won 200 points. I gotta save those points to my hard drive right now. Alright, let's do a 9-foot on Crimson. We can angle it. Let's just do the most stupidest shot ever. Diagonally down right, 74-degree angle. Go. Amazing. It ended up right where it started. In a way, that was a beautiful shot. And just the camera. Oh, you can get this view as well. Is there like a, okay, you can hold left trigger to go more slowly. That is kind of important. Well, sometimes the camera doesn't do that for a frame, which is a bit weird. It goes to a different camera angle for a frame. It gets back. There doesn't seem to be anything like functionally broken with this apart from the camera glitching out. But this is as bare bones as you can get for a billiards game. I mean, I guess you could have it so that you don't have the angle or the English. That would be worse, but like that's kind of fundamental to a billiards game, so not surprising to see that here even in a basic game. Alright, if I go for this, I'm just gonna... Yeah, I'm gonna go straight into the hole. So I can't do that. I just gotta blast it. Oh, that worked. Okay. I got lucky. That completely didn't hit. Amazing shot. Oh, and now it's much harder to see the actual angle. Is the problem. Oh, this is gonna send me directly into the... Okay. I don't think the angle matches up 100.0% with your shot. So those, like, edge cases, neither of them seem to be quite accurate. Alright. I was worried that I might have hit the opponent's ball first and that fouled, but no, we're good. Nice. Now this is less nice because the green ball's in the way, so I gotta try and do a nice ricochet here. Almost pulled it off, not the way I wanted to, but... Still, if it goes in, it goes in, but it didn't go in, so... It's my turn! Get in the hole! Alright. Do I have to call where the 8-ball goes? Or do I just pocket it? No, just says pot it now. Okay. I can do that. I did that. Yay! Points doubled. I'm level 2 now. I leveled up. What does that do? Anything? Did I unlock anything? No. This is not the only 8-ball game on XBLIG, but it's the one that we've taken a look at. Where does this go on the tier list? It's just so bare bones. It's got no meat on its bones. You're playing in a black void. The camera glitches out when you try to do the top down. I would rather play it than Return of the Noose. but it's also, like, it is kind of around room rental as well. It's a game that, like, room rental is dots and boxes, to be fair, which is not as glamorous as billiards, but it is, like, the most bare-bones version of it you can possibly imagine, essentially. I'll be getting 3D. I think it's above Return of the Noose, but it's no Pyramid Challenge. I think I would rather play Letter Munch and Scrambled Eggs than the... Yeah. I mean, I don't know. I think I was harsh in Return of the Noose, maybe. It's not as good as that. It goes here. This is where 8-Ball goes on the tier list. It's the new number 34. Alright. One or two more. We're getting close to 1 a.m. and also I am quite tired. So let's see, what is the next game? 1017. Still have not gotten a single game that I have played before. And I've not played this one before, but I have heard of it. It's Dirty Cart. So I've played my fair share of kart racers, especially lately. Been doing the Sonic kart ranking streams with Cammy on her channel. So I can let you know if Dirty Kart is a better or worse than Sonic Kart and or some other kart racers that I have played. Do we have a cover? Alright. Just out of curiosity, what is the cover for Dirty Kart 2? Alright. Anyhow, here is a Dirty Kart. Ah, here's the definition of dirty. I was actually wondering what it means. The name you can't use when you can't think of the actual name. Oh, I didn't read the rest of it. I assume it's not like a bad word or anything. What is this intro? Oh my god. Joe. Zeddy? I think this game is gonna make me go insane. We'll see. We'll see. This game is a nightmare so far. I don't know if you can hear the music. It's very quiet. I don't want to turn it up too much because I imagine it'll be too loud when we get to the actual race. But it's going. Alright. What are our characters here? This is Darth Vader. I mean, Joe is pretty good because it's just Joe. Oh, you can be your avatar? Oh, well, I mean... There's only one choice. If you can be your avatar. What car do we have? The Caddy? The Truckosaurus? The Hornet? You get 3. I'll take the average one. Oh my god, this music. Oh yeah, they spelled Truckosaurus wrong. I'm calling that a typo, even though it is their own name, because like it should be US at the end, not AS. Saurus is a known end of word collection of letters. Alright. We got the decaffeinated series or the mongrel cup. Do a single race. Says, do this one. I'm no coward. 1000 cc. Why does the loading screen look like that? Alright. Left bumper drifts. Okay, left anything drifts. And you do get a speed boost from that. Yeah, right trigger is accelerate, so... Usually I do kart racing games A to accelerate, and then right trigger to drift, left trigger items. This is right trigger accelerate, left trigger drift A items. But it's actually, this is intuitive. Even for me, who usually does not play kart racing games this way. I got 5th. I'm the colorist and the aggro. What am I looking at? Oh, the game is loud. Turn it down. Oh yeah, it is loud. I wonder if some sort of, relatively strict compressor might be good for these, because the problem is the volume of the games varies so much per game. Probably still a bit loud, actually. I'm a bike now? Why am I a bike now? Okay, whatever. I'm in first. Also, this is just the first track from Super Mario Kart, but backwards. Over. I did win, so I'll take it. Only the top 3 get points. That's harsh. Not even like the old Mario Karts did that. Oh, it's Baby Park. Oh, it's Baby Park with no walls! Oh no. Also, it's, lemon and lime themed. Because of course it is. Makes me think of a post on the other server from earlier today. That's all I have to say on that matter. No, I got pushed off. I was already 6. Now I'm like still 6. Oh my god, the clown back. It's clown themed. We're literally in hell. We're in clown hell. This game is Sebmal's worst nightmare. Oh, you take the bike when you lose all your health, I guess. And you have to get into the pits, and then you, okay. I vaguely understand. I'm not very good at this game, but it feels... as far as like a kart racing game goes on XBLIG, this feels competent. Like more... Oh, that's a hole. Okay. Oh. Okay, maybe I retract my statement to some extent. Okay, well that time I jumped over the hole. These tracks are very short. Like if you mess up once, you don't really have enough time to like recover. Ooh, okay, those physics were weird. But as a soundscape and as a audio-visual experience, this game is up there with the best I've seen on XBLIG so far. Party complete. Alright. It's got a whole 2 cups. That's how you know it's good. Give me the Truckosaurus. We do like single race. Look at the tracks. Dangerous curves. Crack hack. Technicolor Nightmare. Okay, we have to do the Mongol Cup. Hi, Willow. I am playing a kart racer. It is something. Alright, I'm already... Oh, this is... Okay, this vehicle is uncontrollable. I'm a lap down already in half a lap. No drivability whatsoever. Hold on. What if I use the handling car? Okay, I just seem to be doing better with this car. No, it's a wall. I was doing so well, and I hit a wall, and now I'm last. Rip. Tragedy. I forgot what the go button was. It's on me. Okay, we got the ghost house. I was worried this was going to be, like, impossible, but it seems like it's wide enough that you can actually, do it reasonably well. Not if you get knocked off the track. I don't even know what happened there. Well, I would have done well, but then I drove off the track again. I like using 7 items in a row. Very normal amount of items to use in a row in a kart racer. Worth. Not on the podium.
That's not beans.
Yeah, it's not looking good for me. In fact, I literally cannot win at this point because the first place has won all 3 races so far, and there's 2 left. I like the background, how you can very easily see it's like, you know, very close to the actual track. Okay, I do kind of suck at this game, but I'm also playing on the hardest difficulty immediately, so... Oh, but when you back up, the backing up controls are not good. They're bad. That's it. I think you can get a hang of the controls. I just haven't done so yet. Alright, time for the Rainbow Road version. Oh, I feel like I drove straight off there. I wonder if I had like slick tires or something. We could have hit something or whatever. No, that might just be how it is. I don't know, this game makes a lot of weird noises. Oh, not last, maybe? Last. Yeah, okay, that's what I thought it was. Yeah. There he is, the dev of Dirty Cart. I'm glad that weirdness was one of the, like, primary things he worked on. Because, yeah, this is a weird game. Like, what is this? Additional other sounds, some guy named Joel I lost contact with. Amazing. And here are pictures of my friends and family. I mean, hey, if you want to let your baby play test your game, by all means go ahead. The baby may be able to provide valuable information that an adult would not. You never know. Yeah, there are more photos than credits as well. That's very... They could have put them on both sides to keep them rolling, but no. There's nothing else to see here, right? We've seen it all, essentially. What is shop for items? Not entirely sure. I guess you have a finite number and then you get some at the start of each race. Yeah, okay, so the, okay, that was a little dumb of me, but yeah. It seems like 250cc is much more manageable, speed-wise. Oh, but you can still pick up items. I think. Okay, I got money. And then, I don't know, I guess you can use that to buy more items in between races and Grand Prix mode, maybe? I do remember when you beat Monster Trucks for GBA. It's on my challenge wheel. Eventually I'm going to do another challenge wheel stream. And it could get picked then. Okay, I bottled it. Oh! Okay, went through the wall. Oh, and I can still get on the podium. I got on the podium. Look, there she is. It's Ember. On the podium. Alright. I've seen enough. I can rank Dirty Cart now. What on earth? I mean, crazy game. But also, it is one of the most competently made games we've played so far. I kind of sucked at it. But I think it's the kind of sucking where I don't think the game is entirely like at fault for that. I think I was just kind of not driving well. Also, I'm very tired and it's 1 a.m. That's my excuse. So I mean, this is going to be towards the top of the tier list. I think that's obvious. It's better than Cars Shooting at Aliens. It's better than Masters of Influence. But let's cut to the chase. This is the other racing game near here. I mean, I know Cars Shooting at Aliens is listed as racing and flying. I wouldn't really call it that. Toy Stunt Bike 2 is a racing game. It's a Trials-like. I guess Cars Shooting at Aliens is vaguely a Trials-like as well. But, like, this is more to do with that than... This is more to do with Toy Stunt Bike than with Cars Shooting at Aliens. This is better than Toy Stunt Bike 2, I think. Do I think that? Hold on. Do I think that? Because Toy Stunt Bike 2 is pretty good. Ooh. That's a toughie. It might not be better than Toy Stunt Bike 2, honestly. Toy Stunt Bike 2 is a pretty good game. I think it's number 4. It is absolutely better than Rock and Roll Extreme. That's no contest. Dirty Cart, 4th best game on the ranking. Well, I say it's no contest. Hold on. Let's think about this. Let's allow the contest to happen. I guess, like, what are the downsides of Dirty Cart? Like, all the tracks are flat, there's no elevation changes. There is pretty obviously just, you know, minor variations of Super Mario Kart tracks. Handling is not the best. You cannot play with a Rock Band drum set. I think it's better than Rock'n'Roll Extreme. The S game is still to be found. That is true. Still no S tier game. It's going to be hard. Like, there aren't going to be a ton of S tier games. I know there will be some. I know there are games that I have played before that when they come up, immediate S tier. But yeah, just haven't had any of them yet. And it may be hard to find one at random. It's like a game I know nothing about and haven't played before. To find a real hidden gem is gonna be tough. Coral's Curse is still the closest thing to an S tier game we found. And had we done this many games without me realizing that we weren't going to have an S tier game at this point, I might have just gone ahead and given it the S tier, but it's like Coral's Curse is by no means a perfect game. It has some, you know, pretty significant flaws. Mainly like the art style is kind of not great. But conceptually, it's very, very cool. But yeah, Dirt Cheap Kart, best game of the night. It's number 4 on our list. It is not any higher than that. It is not any lower than that either, because that's where it is. That's how it works. All right, that's gonna do it for the stream for today, because that game went on for a while. And we have hit 1 a.m. Thank you for watching. I know it started a bit late, but I wasn't entirely sure if I was going to stream today, but then Cammy forced me to. So here I was. Hooray, I streamed another successful indie game stream, and there were no technical difficulties this time as well. First time in human history. I'm happy with that. Happy with that. We had you know, the average quality of game was pretty good today. It was no part 2, that's for sure. Alright. Time to find someone to raid. Who will it be? Okay. I know who it will be. G-Pool is playing a Sonic Flash game where Sonic is jumping on skulls, so like, I can't not do that. Thank you all for watching the stream. I'll be back at some point in the near future. Maybe with a challenge wheel. Maybe with something else. I don't know. Maybe another XBLIG stream. Although I've done a lot of those lately. I don't want to do nothing but XBLIG. Although I do like XBLIG.
On 5.
Probably you can find me next on Sunday doing Sonic Kart Ranked if we do that. And if we don't do that, then you can't find me there. Because that's how it works. But anyhow. Thank you again for watching. I'll see you all later. Have a good rest of your day. Bye-bye.